All right, we're recording. So I was just saying we were talking about Mick's new video for YouTube and kind of where that and how quality it is and just kind of some ideas and hopefully that I think he's got a great voice for it. I think he's got a great look for it, and I think it looks badass. Like I've seen a lot of those videos and the production quality doesn't look as good as what we have because it just looks cool. It almost looks like a cooler ESPN or like a cooler like CNBC or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all black and white and like there's stuff going on. There's a screen, so it just looks cool. It's very pleasing to the eye. So, and he's got good stuff going on, and he's got the Aussie vibe. People love an Aussie accent, so I think it's going to be a hit.
Yeah, they do.
Awesome. I thought that was great just because I didn't know what to expect. It's just like I made a video and I didn't even know what he was working on, and then all of a sudden, in crypto, I guess videos like that you do. Then you saw his face and like a person there, and I was like, oh my god, this thing's awesome. And he's talking in that accent, like this is great, it's perfect, and it was a great video. I was impressed. It was good shit.
It was cool that he had his legend hat on too.
Yeah. I think it was in unofficial gear though. I'm gonna have to send him some official gear.
Oh yeah, he made counterfeit gear.
Yeah, it's counterfeit. It's counterfeit. That's cool. Yeah, it's great when you have people like that.
What inspired the John Cena video?
Hurricane is just a wrestling maniac.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was curious. The only reason you were gonna laugh because Wolfie got that John Cena account. They followed them or something, and then they posted about it. So I'm like, is this like a salute to them or a shot at them? So. So I'm like, it was kind of perfect timing.
Yeah, that must have been. I mean, I don't know. I can ask, but I'm sure that's coincidence because he's always.
If he's a wrestling like nut job, then it makes sense. I mean, it's a great video. It was an awesome video.
That's cool.
Where did he post the video? I haven't seen it.
In our main chat, but it was like maybe at midnight or so last night.
Oh, okay.
So kind of get pushed up. But it's cool. I like those when they start off with like the grind, not just like this guy's a legend because he did this, but how John Cena was on his last leg, basically his last show, and then all of a sudden he turned it around. That was cool.
I do think that McShillen's video may be a little too long. What do you guys think? It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's a long video in the world of media. Like, just anything over a minute. I was doing some research just on videos in general. Anything over a minute long gets like no play, just because people don't have patience nowadays, right? Or just like the go, like the death scroll. Like, okay, I want to see it and go. I want to see it and go. So some people will watch it though, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it's just because it was his first video, he kind of, I think they're just going to be dialed in better and better. And that's something we're talking about. So I think for those videos, because they are, people want to usually under 10 minutes is pretty good for like informational videos. I think just because it's a big first one, like he introduced the story and what happened and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I think they'll be a lot shorter. And I think you want to keep it just under 10 minutes of all the videos. Like the ones that were done for Legend before with the old crew, they were just under 5 minutes, and they were like it was like they were reading a script. We wanted to kind of come out a little genuine, and I think, and which it is, and I think he did a really good job about it. But definitely they'll be a little shorter, and I think just under 10 minutes is kind of the sweet spot for those quick information videos.
You can also convert those into shorts because you already have the content too. So, like in YouTube, he probably has access to YouTube Shorts, so you could just clip parts of his video and put like 10, 20-second shorts up too.
Yeah, we can make shorts out of that. Like just take the best thing and then kind of put some audio in the background or just like in and out. We could do a lot with them. That's the beauty of them making it.
You can actually clip it for our Telegram. Like if you just want to say, hey, here's like a quick clip, go watch his video.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
reels, the snippets are a great idea.
Yeah.
So if you can do that, like I'm not there yet. I'm learning, but if you know how to do that already, that's great. You find something you think is awesome, go ahead, snip it, and then you can post it on either in the main chat, and I'll grab it and I'll just post it as a reel because or the short on YouTube, and those go fast and hot. So
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Yeah.
I also like that what Pizza Bro was talking about. You want
Which
to
one?
touch on that again, or did you guys already go over that in detail? Because I've been disconnected for like the last 48 hours.
Oh, no, I don't think we touched on any of that. Which one are you talking about? I posted a 4X thing. I posted a ratio.
The pump fund crew, the pump fund crowd.
Oh, yeah. The overall. Thinking about.
You know, like the pump fund trenches on X.
Sure.
I think that if
if you're a true CTO, that website.
Yeah, we should all definitely follow them. Whoever's rating, or even if you're not rating, just follow them. Put them on I've got them on my alerts. So as soon as they post, I'm just going to start rating them.
Yeah.
So they follow all pump fund tokens that are true CTOs.
Yeah. So I guess to just take it back, since we're on here, some people might not have heard. I was just thinking the other night about just our situation in general, where we're at, where we want to be, where we were, and I don't know. I don't know what zone I was in, but I just felt like we were doing a little bit too much of the same things we were doing when we were in the previous, whatever you want to call it, administration. When we're in over 1 million, over 2 million, over 3 million market caps. We're just getting these different eyes than we are now. And now being under 100K and, in the hundreds of thousands probably here, hopefully soon. I think it's a whole different audience of people. I think there's a whole different buyer. There's a whole different category, whole different league. And in my head, I was just trying to figure out ways to get those people, because I don't actually think I'm making this up. We've had people tell us explicitly, some of the people we worked with in the past, like Kuno and these influencer guys that are like, I don't even want to really bring you guys up because I've never brought somebody up that's less than 1 million market cap. So no offense, but I just don't do that. So we can't keep knocking on these same doors and people keep telling us, we're out of your league. So what Pibilla was saying, where I ended up in the pump fund realm, is just because I think the class of people that we're after, or that are interested in us and that we're interested in, are over in the, I guess they're in the trenches, as we say. We're closer at this market cap and at this stage, we're closer to being a pump fund token than we are to being a $4 million token like we were before. So the people that we should be attracting are those people that like to play on pump fund, that like to see something that's bonded, that maybe track something that bonds. Like I know we bonded back in November, but like we're basically right there. So I think we'd be appealing to a lot of people, especially coming back into that ballpark as a CTO. And I don't have the answer, but like I could just go grab all these people and bring them into our chat. But I think that if we're going to start targeting people, I think the people that are interested in those types of things are right up our alley. And I think Pump Fun and TikTok are related. I think Good Morning, Good Night is like a deck screener for Pump Fun. All tokens can get listed on there, but it's more tailored towards the Pump Fun world. And I think if we could sort of pull people out of those atmospheres and bring them into ours, I think those people will be more engaged than everybody that was with us before at 3-4 million, and now just sort of kept us on their radar, but they're not really engaged. Just to be frank, like I know they're watching us, I know they're checking us. You can sort of see who checks in the chat. That's not private info, but you can see that they're checking in. But you can also see that they're not writing anything. So I think finding that other class in the class in the league that we're in, I think it's a good strategy. I think we can sort of work on that. TikTok, I'd love to make a push. We're going to be working on some stuff for that. and like pump, like Bill just said, there's like this Pump Fund Trenches account that I stumbled across the other day. They're just highlighting tokens that are either on Pump Fund, just got bonded. They even checked back in on some people. So I hopped over there, followed some people that were commenting, and they followed right back. It was kind of, not all of them, but you know, it's kind of cool that just tells me that was an active account. There are people active over there. So yeah,
Where's that account?
it's on X. And then spent some time on TikTok. Just, you know, Fuji's doing a great job posting, but I was in there just, I don't know, cleaning up, looking for people, following people, and you do uncover some stuff that you see, like, hey, there's a crypto TikTok here, not just a crypto Twitter or crypto X. So,
Correct. Yeah. There's definitely a crypto market there in the TikTok realm.
Yeah.
And they're actually one of the most trending videos right now, just in general, is crypto. Like TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. And I think that's up our alley. And these kids on TikTok, you know, they're faster, they're scrappier. You know, TikTok is huge. I don't think everybody on TikTok.
You guys, you post a video, sometimes you get nothing. And then you post a video, like I was just messing around, so I posted one back to back. The other video got like 10 views. I kid you not. The one video went to like 700 views in like, I don't know, 6 minutes.
It's at 1,000 right now, 981.
Oh, there's another one, 981. There you go.
Fuge, the one that you made that I posted with the you know, those guys lighting a firecracker under the bridge or whatnot.
Yeah,
that thing's almost at 2,000 views, but it got like 1,500 views in a matter of like, I don't even know, an hour or so.
And it was just running, right? The number
was just running nonstop.
Yeah.
And then what's crazy is I also posted our hype video, and I paid like $30 to get a boost, and it got like less than 300 views.
And that's an amazing video. Go ahead.
It's too long.
It's too long.
It's too long for TikTok.
The sweet spot is 12 to 17 seconds.
And the fact that we can even boost them is important too. Like, I think when we make a sort of coordinated push, not overthinking it, but like when we're actually on there and we're active and we're finding people and boosting on there, I think it's going to help us a lot. Like, you can't boost on X. It's literally not legal as crypto. They're pretty tight over there. TikTok, it's the wild west.
Like, in hindsight, if I would have boosted the shorter video, who knows? I mean, maybe it would have gotten a 3,000-4,000 views, 10,000 views. I don't know what the number is, but in hindsight, shorter videos, shorter reels, shit that grabs your attention immediately. Like the hype video is probably, I've watched the hype video over 100 times. Like, it's ridiculous, right? It hypes me up every single time, but it starts off slow. So you have to be, you have to, like, somebody has to tell you to watch it.
Yeah, it's more of a deep connection, not like a quick connection. Yeah.
It's not a quick connection. So these reels, in my opinion, and I know nothing about TikTok marketing, but I'm just thinking out loud here, is something that grabs your attention immediately. Like the kid or the person scrolls down, it immediately grabs their attention for the next 12 seconds, and then they bounce. They move on to the next video, because let's be honest, people are just fucking scrolling nonstop.
Dude,
right?
They're just that scrolling, yeah. I noticed videos where I've like just edited them and I put the big crown on there, like over the whole video, like it catches someone's attention. And I didn't think it was a special video. Honestly, I just found the video, I edited a little, I put the crown on there, I posted it, and it went stupid because someone's like, oh, what's this crown? Oh, let me watch. And then the video, a lot of these younger kids, man, they want those like Cash Money, show me a fucking Maybach, Bugatti, show me the lifestyle. You know what I mean? They want that. Those videos do tremendously well.
Yeah, so, and that's okay. I mean, if that's so, to touch on what Pizza Bro was saying, we are playing in a different pool right now. You're absolutely correct, and we're seeing that. So, in order for us to be successful at these market cap levels, we have to play $100,000 market cap level games.
Yep.
If that makes any sense. We can't, you know, just full transparency. I've been talking to every single influencer that we were partners with, or that called us, or that, you know, engaged with us prior. And like you said, I keep getting the same response. Hey guys, I love what you're doing. I absolutely love your ticker. I've never heard anybody say our ticker sucks.
Right. Never.
Okay. I absolutely love your ticker. You guys are killing it. Your content is great. Your rating crew is ridiculous. You guys are relentless, but you're at a very, very low market cap. And I just can't do it at this moment. Once you 10x, or once you hit that million. Sorry, you guys there?
Sorry, you guys. You lost it.
Yeah. You
Yeah, I
lost.
got a
Yeah.
call.
We lost
So
you.
one of the guys was like, as soon as you come closer to 1 million, I'd be more than happy to jump on board with you again. So we have them on board. I'm in contact with these people. We just need to play the lower market cap game, which is going to be real volatile, but it's going to be, and I think it was Pizza Bro that mentioned it the other day. He's like, a small $500 buy will skyrocket our market cap, right? Like it's super volatile, which is the game that we're playing now. And it's a lot easier to. What's that?
Sorry to cut you off, but I think that's a good place to stop and elaborate, because you might be better than me to elaborate on that thing, because like our chart, especially this market cap, is very liquid, and buys, small buys, or even obviously large buys too, but like our chart moves faster than a lot of charts. And I'm not an expert on like liquidity and liquidity pools or anything like that, but I know our liquidity is thin, and I know that small buys move our chart pretty good. And like the other night, again, sorry, Bill, but if you want to elaborate on this, the other night we had a $1,000 buy, whatever, sold buy, and our market cap went up 10K. Like that's a big jump for a $1,000 buy. And like last administration, $1,000 buy, caught our eye when we were at 3-4 million, but we weren't like, holy shit. I mean, now it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's how it works with these low market caps, which is okay. It'll just, once it starts catching fire, it'll obviously run up way faster. But there are some levers that we can pull once we get back to those like $2, $3, $4, $5 million market cap ranges. And we could talk about that at those ranges. But yeah, there are some levers that we could pull at that point.
Yeah, and opportunities that are going to come to us.
To
we already know
stabilize.
that they're watching us. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying to stabilize and set new floors for us. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. That's good stuff.
So I think at this point, now it's just, in my opinion, is do what we're saying, and just play in this pump fund pool, and the TikTok pool, and the real pool, the shorts pool, and just keep on doing what we're doing.
Yeah, if anyone knows, think about some people that are active on TikTok just in your life. Fuji's killing it with the posts, but if we had some dogs out there just scouring, looking for people to follow, looking for things to raid when we get there, that whole thing, like that's the whole different part of it. Like, we're going to post and we're going to be active on our account, but we need those raiders out there.
And I'm also updating our raid list on X, Twitter, just to make sure we're not like, we're going for maybe, like we said, a little different crowd. So the GM crowd, and I found a few, and I've joined a few TG groups. We're just kind of waiting it out and just kind of seeing. I have a couple dozen, maybe 20 or so people that I'm building the list on. It's not yet set, but I'm still developing it. And when it is, I'll share it. We can have that as well on Twitter for those of us that are active on Twitter.
Yeah, it's like those accounts, those big influencers, those big KOLs that are like, which coin am I putting 10K into today? Those aren't the guys anymore that should come over and do that to us. They would scoop up like all our supply. But those guys on X that are like, hey, which one am I putting $200 in? Which one am I putting $500? And those are probably the guys that would look at us and be like, well, let's throw $500 at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, and since this is being recorded, I'm gonna have to jump off soon. I just wanted a quick recap, and we put it in the post. We put it in the main chat all the time. We post it. Make sure that when you're on Deck Screener and you're looking at our chart, or you're looking at some random charts, or whatever you're doing on Deck Screener, scroll down and hit the rocket button on the Legend chart. That really, really helps us out. Keep doing that. Boost our Telegram channel. If you are new to our Telegram channel and you're a new holder or you're thinking about holding, go and boost our channel. I'll post that link once again in our main. That also helps us get a lot more exposure.
100%.
Yeah, see, you have to have premium to boost too. A lot of people don't have premium Telegram.
Okay. Yeah, you got premium, boost us.
I gotta say, it's just I'm very it's very nice to be here and listen to ideas and kind of us not being stuck in the same thing and kind of being willing to change up and kind of try a different route to see if we can establish ourselves again. And I think it's very hard to be realistic, and it's good that we can do that. And I think we're not rushing it either, because we did put in quite a bit of work in the past week or so of just kind of like, all right, this doesn't seem to be getting any traction. We're not going to stop doing that, but maybe we put a little different energy. We put energy into different aspects. And I think that's what Pete Villa and Dude Pizza are talking about, just putting our energy into maybe different avenues and seeing how it goes from there. And then we can build back up again. I think it's great. And I think it's a great sign of where we are as a CTO, where we're willing to do that and kind of evolve. So it's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's well said. I think the other thing I'd say is like just being honest with ourselves. Like, let's be honest with ourselves of where we're at and what we have to do, and that we have to reinvent ourselves. But we also have to be honest with ourselves and give ourselves credit for what we've done. Like I'm not used to being, I've never ran a project or been on a project or been involved in a project at this level ever. So when I say I'm not used to doing it, it's because I've never done it. But like just being this dialed in, this plugged in on a project, is new to me. And when you're in these trenches, you sort of get blinded. You just think it's a grind. It's a grind. We're not doing it. We're stuck. Blah blah blah. But like if you step back and look, like I put like this Forex post that went up. I don't know if anyone had a chance to read it. We have to be honest with ourselves that we have to reinvent ourselves on here, but we have to be honest with ourselves that we've accomplished some stuff. Like we burned down on Christmas, or like the day before or day after, whatever it was. And lots of people consider today like the first real day back to the grind. And that was only like a couple weeks ago. So we went a couple weeks with like low action just in general. People kind of checked out, people not really around. And we're hitting this first day of the year at a 4X, having our house burned down, like starting from zero. And before even the first day back to the grind, we're at a 4X. Like that, yeah, I know it's not 100X, but it's not down, that's for sure. That's a 4X. Like that's trending up in my mind. Like there's some good here.
Hey, Dude Pizza, bro. Yeah, you might have not been part of a project before, and I'm not trying to air your personal life,
No,
but you are an entrepreneur and you do run a successful company, and you know how to get eyes, and you are a marketing guru, quote unquote, right? So, and I think that's something, and I think Molly's touched on it plenty of times. Like our core group of members, and I shouldn't say that. I take that back because that sounds kind of bad, but like a lot of the guys that are contributing, right?
Yeah.
Are entrepreneurs, are businessmen, or women. Like it's we've got this base of legends.
Mm-hmm.
And like Molly said, all these fresh ideas, and we're all willing to reinvent ourselves. It's like, all right, it happened on Christmas, holidays, New Year's came, we were running with it. And then right now we're kind of realizing like, okay, shit, well, we're playing in this new pool now. So what are we going to do now to maximize our exposure in this new pool and kick some ass and bring over some new eyeballs? So for me, it's exciting to see. Like I've been part of many projects. This is very, very exciting to me for me to see. And I'm excited to continue doing what we're doing. And I love hearing all the new ideas.
Yeah, and whoever has any experience working in this, and I'm sure we have plenty of people in our community that have the experience, maybe working in these lower stakes, or we welcome anybody to come contribute. Like we didn't Mick, I had no idea who Mick was, and now Mick made that awesome video, and now we're running with it, right? Big hitter stepped up, had a few good ideas. We're running with it. So if anybody has any experience, I mean, we're gonna obviously. I'll speak for myself. I'm gonna learn as much as I can about working in the lower stakes and go that way. So if people that have the experience and kind of have ideas and want to share them, please do. We love to hear it because we want to get back to where we were and higher. That's kind of always been the goal, and I think we can do it. We just have to keep kind of collaborating and doing these kinds of sessions where we can, like a think tank almost, just kind of like speak out all the thoughts that are in our heads, kind of make them into ideas, and then go from there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any other any other topics anybody wants to touch on or see what we can do? Please do. We are getting a few more members on YouTube, but still, I feel like more people just like it, subscribe, whatever, get on there. The more, the better for us to grow the channel and kind of grow the brand, as we say.
Yeah, I think we should all go there right now and like it. That can comment.
Sure.
I did that. And even if you don't have a YouTube account, I think you're able to like make one right there.
It needs a Gmail, so if you can have the Gmail, that's all you need.
And if you don't have a TikTok, get a TikTok. Because we're gonna hit it.
Yeah, that's kind of extreme. Like like I said, I've never used TikTok. I'm aging myself probably. My wife will go on it here and there, and I don't really, but I'm gonna learn it so I can see. I mean, I understand the premises, and like I said, there is I'm working on an influencer who's got over 1.3 million TikTok members. He's not in the crypto sphere. He's not in the crypto world, but I think we can talk to him. Just get him involved and throw him. He puts on a shirt, puts on a hat, mentions us or something. I don't know. I'll let Fuji Fuji and Dude Pizza kind of figure out what they want to do. So,
no, Molly, that's exactly what you're saying. That's how these influencers work. And the crazy part, and Wingman had mentioned this, and that's because I was kind of discouraged. I'm like, TikTok, whatever. But he said basically, like, if you could have 10 followers and your video can get 2,000 views. That's the cool thing about TikTok. And I was like, yeah, okay. And now I'm seeing it because the page doesn't have that many followers, whatever we have, what we have, but it's been picking up followers slowly. And now with we weren't engaging, we stopped posting. Obviously, everything happened, but that's the beauty of it. So if all of us have an account or whoever wants to get one and just sharing it, and it's just like wildfire. It's like on Instagram. How many times have you death scrolled, and how many times do you send like certain Instagrams to this friend, certain Instagrams to this friend? You're like, oh, I can't send that to them. I'll offend them, but I can send it to this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So it's just the web. So that's kind of like, I think TikTok is going to be huge, especially where our market cap is. They're all young kids, man, where they have a couple $100 to spend, but that's what we want. We want a bunch of holders, so I think TikTok is definitely going to be like a main focus for myself. So that's just my 2 cents.
No, that's huge. And then
that's what's nice about our ticker, right? Anyway, like what Molly was saying, if this person's not in crypto, a Farcoin shirt, but they might put on a shirt that says Legend, that's for sure. Especially if they're established and they have millions of followers, it's probably something that could resonate with them.
Hey, so I have a question. Regarding the TikTok, I mean, can you do like reels? I mean, is that different from TikTok, like Facebook reels? Like if someone clicks on the Facebook, can you do like a reel, like a short reel?
So they're
Oh,
basically all reels on TikTok. They're
No,
basically
but
the whole pro.
like on Facebook, like if you go onto Facebook, you know,
Oh, you mean stories?
yeah, yeah, like if you would log into Facebook, you know, on the top of the screen, you'll
Yeah.
have like little reels, short
Yes.
reels, you know.
Yes, I think I would call those stories, I think.
Oh,
So you
really?
can do that. Yeah, you can do that. Like you can hit the plus sign on your profile and
Okay.
that'll get you like the ring around your profile will light up and you'll be posting stories. Right,
can you
Food?
post crypto? Yeah, can you post crypto on Facebook?
Well, no, like I mean, if someone has, I don't know, if someone has some sort of swag, like put like a shirt on or a sweatshirt and just do something stupid, right? I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Oh
short
yeah,
enough where you get, you know,
absolutely.
people won't pin it the video, but you'll see like, oh, legend, oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, that's what they want. It's like short, fast, just to the point. What am I looking at? Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'll look into that. I would absolutely do that. That's just another avenue.
Yeah, you know, like put the kids in some legend gear and have them do like some stupid Fortnite dance or something.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Absolutely.
And if you're ever talking to someone about legend, and let's just talk like, I don't know, quote unquote business for a second. If you're ever speaking to somebody that's interested in legend and they want to buy it and you're not exactly sure how to do it, through Coinbase, you can actually, and it saves people money because usually what'll happen is when you send fiat from your bank to Coinbase via ACH, for example, Coinbase is going to hold your money for 10 days. I know I'm going like on a rant off of like a completely different page, but they'll hold your money for, let's say, 10 days. If you send a wire, the funds are available immediately, but that's going to cost you $25. If you use Apple Pay, it's instant and you can buy Solana and you can send Solana to your Phantom wallet immediately. There's no season period. You don't have to wait for the funds to get seasoned.
To touch base on that too, Bibila, actually now Coinbase too, if you use your debit card, it's instant too now. No more wire needed. But you can't send the biggest amount. But if you want to put a small amount, your debit card is instantaneously too now with Coinbase as well.
Yeah, because I had a few guys and they're like, "Hey man, I wanna jump in on this legend stuff." You know, they were disconnected for a while, and they're like, you know, they open their wallet and they're like, "What the fuck happened?" And they're like, "But I see that you're still active. How do I get more funds into the legend chart?" And then I had to kind of walk them through it. And one guy sent an ACH, and his funds are still stuck. So it's been like 4 days now. So yeah, Apple Pay, and then like Fuji just said, I guess a debit card.
Debit has to be debit. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Crypto.com is pretty good too. I just I send the well, for us it's like an email transfer, and the funds are available in like 10 minutes.
Is that what'd you say? That was crypto.com?
Crypto.com, yeah.
Yeah, I've never used them. I've also heard about MoonPay, but I mean they've been around forever, but I've never ever used MoonPay before.
I've used MoonPay. It works good. Yeah, I just buy through Phantom with my debit card using MoonPay or one of those providers, but MoonPay has been the one I've used the most, and I've never had an issue with it. And it's pretty much instantaneous. I mean, you might wait like 5 minutes or something like that, and the fees are reasonable. Anymore when I'm trying to like buy into something quick, I just do it all through Phantom. It really sucks, guys, because I recorded a whole video back when Legend first launched, like educational video on how to get crypto, how to get Phantom, like every single step of the process. I even had a fresh phone and everything, so I could show how to install Phantom and all that. Recorded the whole freaking thing. And then when I went back to do my edits, I discovered that for whatever reason, my screen capture software had only recorded about 5 minutes of my audio. And so the rest of the video has no audio on it. And it hit me like a ton of bricks, like, oh God, I got to go back through this whole thing and not only edit it, but I've got to add my audio back in and figure out how to get everything like lined up with what I'm doing on the phone. So I just kind of gave up on it. It sucks because I spent all that time on this long video because I wanted to use it for trying to onboard new people.
Yeah.
But I mean, I might go back to it and see if I can add audio on it.
Don't even worry about it. That's a great idea.
Do that.
We might need
what
to
I'm
add that
gonna
on our
do
YouTube.
so you don't.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go and use actual Phantom has their like video on how to download Phantom. Coinbase has their video on. I don't even need to do audio or any of that. I'm just gonna clip that, and then maybe add in my own little at the end and put something together real quick. But that's a great idea,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
cool
a great
for it.
idea. Fuge, do that and send it to Molly so he could pin it on
Yes,
our
please
YouTube.
do.
Yeah,
Please do.
And when you
yeah, and it'll just be them. We don't have to do any audio over it or anything. Just gonna take Coinbase. They have how do you buy Coinbase? It's a step tutorial. Phantom has one, and then I'll add a few other ones. We were talking about MoonPay, and that'll be a great video. It won't be hard to make either.
when you get to the point of like showing how to actually buy the legend, make sure to clarify that that's still us. That Leo, like if you're on Jupiter, that Leo picture, I don't think is ever going to go away. So if people are looking
Okay.
at us in our Telegram and our X and see our new Legend CTO branding, and then they get over there and they're like, why is this picture much different? I don't think that one. I don't know how to change it. And I'm pretty sure you can't because it was done on Pump Fun, and I think it stays there forever, and you can't change the Pump Fun picture. So that's just a good clarification to pop in there when people are like, "Well, is this the same project?" So just
No, that's good. Yeah, just
Yeah.
to clarify that there's V1, V2, whatever, V2
not even that. Just
version
like
logo,
we
and
changed our logo, and you
we
can't
changed
change
our
it
logo,
here.
but it didn't
So don't
update
worry.
here.
As long as you have
Okay,
the right contract address, you're good.
easy.
So I reached out to Jupiter on Discord, and
Yeah.
their response was that it's going to update automatically once all the other sites and all the other dexes update, and
Yeah.
they just pull off of those sites. But we know how
I
crypto
saw
is.
both things. Yeah, I know. Yeah, totally. Tell me about
It's like shit moves so fast, but at the same time, you can't get anything done.
it. Yeah.
Hurry up and wait.
Dude, it's exactly that. Hurry up, send me 5 Sol and now wait.
Yeah, and lesson that I learned the hard. Yeah, lesson. If anyone tells you that it's not that way, it's probably a scam. If it looks too good to be true, that someone's gonna get some shit done for you. That's in a good way. It's probably a scam. But hey, I was just looking at our chart. I don't know if you guys are finished that with that topic, but I just popped it up because that buy came through in our Telegram, and what we were saying before like lines up. Like we were at I'm just trying to read this on the fly here. We were at like 76, 77 market cap before a $219 buy, and the $219 buy put us to 81. Like and it flipped us green. I think I'm pretty sure it flipped us. I don't know for a fact, but my point being, a $200 buy just kind of perked us up a little bit. So it goes back to that point before. It's really good stuff, I think. And this person got how many tokens? 2 million, 2.7 million legend for that. Like this is very appealing.
Hey, I just saw that Wingman's on here. Salute Wingman for that boost the other day.
Well, yeah. I think he might have texted that he can't. He might have put in the chat that he can't talk. But
Yeah, I don't think he can speak.
If he's around, but yeah, I know. I feel like he would be good at explaining these things I'm trying to explain about liquidity and volume to market cap ratios. That was another one. I don't know if you guys saw that. The volume to market cap ratio. We get people chirping at us like, your volume's low, but it's low if you think we're a $5 million market cap, but we're not. Like we're at 80, and our volume is at 5K, and that's actually a pretty good ratio. It's like 0.6 or 0.06 or 6% or something. And just doing some searching around, like a 0.1. If we were at $1 million market cap, a 0.1 ratio would be $100,000 in volume, which would be really good if you're sitting at $1 million. So we are like ratio wise and thinking about things in terms of how relative they are to where we're sitting. Just don't listen to these chirpers. I don't think they know, and that's fine, because the people we were talking to before were people interested in high market cap coins, and now these high market cap coins, people are chirping at us, but they don't know what they're chirping at because they don't live down here. So
yeah, man, that's a very good point. Thanks for bringing that up. That's actually being at 0.06 ratio at $80,000 market cap.
Yeah.
You're doing great. It's like if you were at 800,000 and then you'd be we'd be at 100,000 in
actually we would love it. Before in our previous life, we would have loved this ratio actually. Like when
Yeah,
we
that
were
would
at,
have been awesome.
that would have been awesome when we were at 1, 2, 3, whatever that was. We would have loved this ratio. And now people are chirping because the number's not big, but it's all relative.
100%.
So there's some things to be honest with ourselves about here, and we have, if we understand the messaging and we understand our situation, we can position ourselves pretty well to people that actually pay attention.
Hey guys,
The
I'm gonna have to hop
analogy,
off. But it was
yeah,
great
sounds
catching
good.
up. I'm gonna have to hop off.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's like thinking about the old sports analogy, right? Like we were in a different league. We can't expect the same thing now where we're at. But we want to, but we have the desire, we have the skill set, we have the talent to build our way back up. So then when we get there to where we were, we use this experience, these lessons to not make similar mistakes and definitely not give up on when we get to where we were, but continue to push on because we've been in the shit. We've been we remember what that was like, and we don't want to go there again. So we work where we're at. We understand our situation, and we continue to go.
Yeah, exactly. You of all people would know the relegation promotion analogy better than us. We think we got relegated, but we can't get promoted.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like it's not that we were relegated from one league to the second league. We were relegated from the first league to like the fourth league. So it's like, and you're not going to go. It's like you're not going to go from where you were to you're not going to go to where you were in one game. It just doesn't work. Like
you're not going to have the same people. You're going to have the same team.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You have to reset, reorganize. And then you fight your way back up. And if you have the right people, which I think we do, we'll be able to do that, And it's like if you're not a soccer person, but you are a sports fan, it's like you're losing by 4 scores. You're not going to get your 4 scores back in one play or in one possession, right? One possession at a time, one play at a time. It's what you do. You get you make a play, you make a stop. You make a play, you get it back, and you keep going, and persistence always pays out in the end. And all those horrible and annoying old cliches, there's a reason why perennial and why they come back, and why if you listen to people that have been through some stuff, all kind of talk about that stuff. And it really is all about resilience and how much you can come back when you've been kicked down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of good sports analogies with us, actually. $300 buy just bump this up.
It's just too good, And I think some of these new ideas are really going to help. And that was the part, like I feel like I'm going to be honest here, but now that I've kind of the amount of work, the amount of info I've kind of taken in the last 2 weeks, it feels like the original Legends setup is what every other meme coin is trying to do. And unless you have all your ducks in order and like that account that can just kind of keep paying, you're not, there's no way we can do that. We have to innovate, and we have to live up to the ticker name. And I think we're on our way. Innovation is there. We're pivoting, and we're figuring out new ways to kind of create our new path. And I think it's really going to work. I really do. Well, all the way up until the top division.
Yeah, we're not the Yankees where we just pay for free agents. We're I don't know baseball now. We're the friggin' Texas Rangers who started.
Yo, don't knock on my Yankees.
No, you guys you're a different level. It's fine. That's a compliment. That's a compliment. We're the Texas Rangers. We stripped everything down and we started with the draft. The Yankees don't start with the draft. They just go by. We're gonna have to go out the draft.
Honestly, we're like the Bears, dude. We're like the Bears.
Oh God, yeah.
We're like the Bears. We got fucked from the top, and now it's on us. It's on us as the players, as the coaches, as whatever, the fan base. We have this great, I'm sorry, this is my bias, but there's no better There's no better mascot than the Chicago Bear mascot in all of sport. It's the greatest. So we and it's like we've been underperforming, but we've underperformed because something happened drastic, and now we have to build back, and we can do it. I think we can do it.
Prefer the Bulls to the Bears just because it's crypto, but I hear you.
Yeah. Yes, there you go. We'll go from the Bears to the Bulls. There you go. From the Bears to the Bulls.
Yeah, no, just kidding.
For sure. Any other ideas, or anybody any questions or anything, any kind of, you want to mention anything, or please feel free to speak.
I think if there's any new TikTok posts, just post a link in the chat, and whoever wants or whoever can would like and comment.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
We don't. I don't know if there's a bot for that, but I guess for now, just post the link and then we'll go in there and comment and like.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, maybe post it and pin it.
Yeah.
Like anytime we have one of those social media posts like TikTok or YouTube, post it and pin it so everybody can access it easily to like it and stuff and comment.
Yeah, I can even do like a.
I made a separate TikTok for just crypto. Because a lot of people don't like posting stuff on their personal.
I know, yeah.
Some people are like that, right? So I just made a totally new TikTok.
Yeah, I hear that. So we can use this graphic here. I just put something in our chat.
Not to what's the word for it? Not to be too sneaky here, but TikTok allows you to make a whole lot of separate profiles, and you can go in with each one of those and like and comment. So just saying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's actually I've seen that strategy on other coins where you have, there's like 4 or 5 accounts that are like, I don't know, Pepe coin, but it's like Pepe TikTok, and there's all posting for the same product but multiple accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Cool.
We've got the grind moving, and I think Dude Pizza Bro hit on the head. I was talking to a few people yesterday, and I'm like, dude, just a couple $100. Before it was like, when we were up when I was trying to bring people into Legend at the higher stakes, they were like, I don't know. Now it's like, okay, a few $100, you can 10x that, it's possible, but I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it can happen, just kind of hop in, put in whatever you can it's not going to go much lower. We're holding, we kind of figure out our floor. Like, I feel like it was at like 65, 70K, whatever it was. It's like, this is where you want to go, man. And I think people are definitely, the people I spoke to before, and I've spoke to them again, they're definitely a lot more interested now. So if we can get those smaller buys of holders, I think that's going to be huge for us.
And that's a good point, because like, I think in this levels, people are looking for a percentage. I think people that are putting in $200-$300, it's very impactful. But if I had to guess, I'd say they're not trying to get out 300. They're not trying to make 100 under 200. I would say that people are trying to throw 200 at something to see if it can fly and turn it into something that's like spending money into something that's impactful money. And if we 10x from here, I don't even like. The nice thing is, like, if we 10x from here, it would be great. It'd be cool, but we wouldn't even be. We'd be under $1 million. So it's like we still would have so much work to do.
No,
and we are already 10x.
And like you said, like those people, those holders, it's so much more appealing to hold.
Yeah. Right.
And then you'll have the traders, those kids that want to get the $100 here, scalp $60 here, snipe $70 here. That's fine. But you get people that are like, friends or family. Like if I wasn't comfortable getting friends and family in if like you had to put over more than $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 to have some sort of. But now it's like, hey, dude, a couple $100, like take a shot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like take a shot. It's worth it. And then who knows? You have like a little mini vacation, in a month or something. You know what I mean?
It's all you, bro. Spend Not you. I'm saying like
Right,
your friend. Like I
right.
just saw you spend $200 yesterday at the bar. You know?
Dude, it's $80 at Portillo's
Yeah.
for a family to fucking eat
Seriously.
hot dogs. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Forget about it if you want to get a drink.
So,
Like,
dude,
I'm not even talking about booze.
yeah. So just we can. I think now it's time to maybe reach out to people that we were uncomfortable reaching out to.
Right.
And tell them, hey man, $200-$300. Like you said, it's a night out. It's like the night out with drinks and a meal with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. I haven't done that, to be honest. I was shied away.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's like, hey, $200, man. Come on, anyone can do that.
And they'll start a little momentum, and they'll see it. They'll actually see a little bit of the impact of their body. Maybe not right away, but like, they'll see this thing move. Especially
And if they want to do more than like 200, like 1,000, they should just break it up. Like, don't tell them to put it all at once.
Yeah, we could coach them through some stuff like that for sure.
Yeah, because they'll get a better price.
Mm-hmm.
And
that just kind of reminds me of that's a great idea, but it reminds me of we should do that video of how to buy it, how to find it. Like I've been adding stuff, like from my first video that I posted to the latest videos, I've added all these things to the descriptions of the videos on YouTube, kind of like I added the CA, then I added the merch store, then I added the Telegram portal. Like I just keep remembering, and then I update all the videos to have all that. So, this natural process of it,
Yeah.
So I think that would be great. We have like, hey, Phantom Wallet, you can buy it here. Easy to do that. You can make multiple accounts. You don't have to have one account, kind of stuff like that. That would be great for an informational how-to video.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I got to run here in a minute. I hope people listen to this on recording, because this was a good discussion. We covered a lot. So if you guys, I got to bounce, but if you guys want to hang. But awesome. Thanks for starting it up, Molly. This was a good one.
For sure. And I also have to go, but if you guys, I do have. It's Christmas Eve. That's how I put that.
Yeah.
Orthodox Christmas Eve. So I'm already getting the look from my.
Yeah. I think since you started it, just look. You might get the recording in your messages, but if I see it, I'll do it too. But it might be you.
Yeah, for sure. I'll post it in there for sure. But is there anything else anybody wants to ask or mention or say before we kind of do end it? It's been about 50 minutes or so it's pretty good.
I'm good. Good combo.
Cool. Start the week.
I'm good. Merry Christmas, Molly.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So let's try to stay active on that chat. Let's push the YouTube, push the TikTok, and I'll hit you guys up with the new raid for X very soon, very shortly, for the new raid accounts that we're going for.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys, have a good day.
Everybody, see you.
Peace.